recently had to come to terms with the fact that I am a shopaholic. And let me tell you how I got to that conclusion. So, you remember how I was telling you how I want to get into doing my nails, right? Tell me why I ended up spending $370 on nail products. Bro, but it's not that simple. It's not just like buying nail polish. Like, I want to do like my own manicures. So, I need all the fancy tools and everything. Part one of like 37 came in today. But like, you need stuff. You need like nails, and I got like everything. These are the soft tips. And then it came with like, I actually bought this separately, the nail tools and everything. Like, it's a whole bunch of stuff here. It comes with glitter. It's like a whole pack here. I'm scared to tip it up because I don't know if it'll all fall out, but it's like a whole thing, guys. Anyway, it's a very expensive hobby. This is gonna be very expensive. I thought it was gonna be cheap, but it's like, nope, it's expensive. I'm like, oh man. But I ended up buying like $370 worth of stuff. I just felt so like I felt bad. I'm like, oh my God, I have issues. Because did I need to spend that much money? No, I did not need to spend that much money, but I did. But anyways, it's done now, so I just thought I would say that. It's kind of funny. We're getting our lives set up. Welcome all. Today we'll be watching World's Dumbest Criminals, my favorite. But yeah, I want to show you. Yeah, I'm starting a little early today. There goes my alarm. But I got this cool professional nail lamp. This alone probably costed me like 40 bucks. Yeah, it wasn't cheap. But look how cute it is. It's pink and it's sparkly. I don't know if you can see the color that well. I'm doing my best. But you put your hand inside there and it turns on and it gives like a UV light and it cures your nail polish. I can't wait to use this. But that was an expensive purchase. But this isn't even the best one out there. Like there's better ones out there too. I got like this nail drill too. I had there came one with this set that I have right here that I just showed you with that box. But it's always good to have second other options, just in case one breaks. Maybe that's where all my money goes. I'm like, oh, just in case I buy like two, three, four, five of them. And that's where it gets me. But this is like the nail drill. I don't know if you can see that well, but you do your cuticles with it. I'm learning a lot. I was watching videos like literally all last night and today and for the last week actually. I'm like really serious about this. This is gonna be so fun. Like this would be a good pastime to do. Something for a good pastime to kill the time. More like a self-care thing. I didn't know what these were for, but it's actually for, you to put your hand on and you can choose how long you want your length to be, which I will not be doing that because I don't want to do it myself. That's why I just got the half tips. These ones that I did it so wrong. I keep on holding this up to the wrong camera. There's two cameras here. There's a computer one and then there's my Logitech right here. But they came with clear ones and then white ones, which I don't think I like the half tips. I think I'm just like a full tip girly. But anyways, we're gonna see how that goes. It's gonna have to go well because I already spent 300 bucks on all this stuff. Excuse me, 400. I already spent way too much money on this stuff, so I didn't realize it was gonna be that expensive. But look at this cute nail drill. It's pink. It's it's a how do you say that word? It's like a iridescent pink. It's very pretty. But yeah, it comes with everything in here, the drills, the nail bits, and everything that you need for, to do your nails. And then I got a whole bunch of gel polishes coming, and oh my gosh, I did not expect me to be going so crazy on the gel nail polishes, but I did. It's okay though, I enjoyed it, but this is the nail drill. Dang, I can't see that. Sorry. All this stuff I got off of Shein. Shein. I don't know how to say that word. But first it was AliExpress for me. And then I haven't been shopping on Temu. I've never even shopped on Temu. But I've shopped on like Wish and stuff like that. But I didn't expect much from Shein, but like in terms of like nail products, like I heard a lot of good things, so that's why I decided to go with Shein. But I can't wait to get it started. I got my other mini nail lamp. I got like 4 nail lamps coming. I got like the big one. I got this big pink one here. And then I got the desk lamp that, it just, you could turn it on and it shows. And then I got that other one that's like a flat one. And then I got the miniature one where you just put one finger in there. Yeah, I went a little crazy for no reason because I'm a bit of a shopaholic. When I find something I just get everything that I can for it. I try to get everything, buy up everything, and I feel bad that I spent so much money, but the money's accounted for, so it's okay. Like even though I spent 340, 120 came of it from like me donating, plasma, so I could buy that stuff, and then there was a 100 from my bonus at work. It was only like $200, so I only spent like half of it. The rest of it went towards my car. Then the other 100 was what was it from? My real estate. I just spent $100 of that, and then the rest is going towards my real estate and savings. But it's not that bad. Like I didn't. It's not like money that I needed. Like that should have went towards bills or nothing like that. But I'm sure it could have went towards bills. But I didn't put it towards bills. But I don't feel bad about it at all. But go big or go home is what I say. Welcome to the chat. We're just chatting and talking about how I have bad spending habits. This is this year's bad spending spree habits. Last year was corsets and long skirts and like Victorian style stuff, kind of like Lolita, but not exactly Lolita. I was a Lolita back in the day though, back when I was like in high school. I went to cosplay conventions and I did Lolita. If you don't know what Lolita is, it's basically like Japanese style fashions. I loved it. It was fun. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get to the world's dumbest criminals. I can't remember which one we watched last time, but this is the one we're gonna watch today.
Okay, maybe taking off his clothes here.
All caught live on tape. Shocking video. Harebrained holdups. Asinine scams.
I'm gonna turn this down a bit.
Botched burglaries.
YouTube was
And
very loud, if I recall. Yeah,
featuring a celebrity cast of
I'm gonna
commentators
turn down my mic just a bit. I don't want to drown you guys out.
together for the first time ever.
I do what the cops say immediately. I've learned the hard
Let me
way.
turn up the YouTube actually.
Here for a rogues gallery of
How's the sound? Can you guys hear that well?
and the dangerously dumb. True TV presents
Let me
World's
turn up YouTube.
Dumbest Criminals.
I'm not dumb, I'm very smart.
When I do get my nail stuff, I'm gonna do it on camera too. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna try like one nail, show you guys what I've learned.
A Sears department store in Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. Security cameras are trained on a lone shopper in the women's wear department. At first, the shopper simply shops. But soon, the shopping stops. And the shoplifting begins.
Like, no one's gonna see that. No one's gonna see this
So
old
obvious
lady
about
with no teeth, tattoos, throwing stuff in the carriage.
Wow.
The surveillance
Ew.
team gives a description of the perp to
That's not a good
security
look.
on the sales floor.
You'd think that she would try and be a little more low-key, but I mean, she stands out like a sore
Right.
thumb, this woman.
But before they move in, we see what really earns Granny her spot in our countdown.
Granny. The kid. Oh my
You
god.
see
Yeah, the
what
kid doing it
appears
for
to be her grandchild unknowingly helping her shoplift. What possessed her to do this?
Oh my goodness, no.
This animal is teaching her granddaughter just by watching, just by being around it.
Come here, honey. Let Grandma teach you how to roll up the stuff and rob it. Put it in the carriage. Here, look
Oh,
at this big
goodness.
bag. I'm not done yet. Come here, honey. Let's
Oh,
put your doll
goodness.
over the stolen items. No one will know.
What type of a person would use a little
goodness.
child like that? I mean,
It's terrible.
get a job.
The 42-year-old grandmother pled guilty and ended up serving 30 days in jail, which
That's
makes
it.
going to Grandma's house take on a whole new meaning.
I remember my grandmother making
Right.
cookies and telling us stories and stuff, but not taking us to Sears to rip the place off. That's unbelievable.
I can't believe it.
Hidden camera-equipped bait cars catch bad
That's
guys in the
terrible.
act of committing all sorts of crimes. But of course, the most common crime is Grand Theft Auto, executed here with particular stupidity.
I guess you can't even drive.
This guy's insane. This isn't just stupid. This is just completely out of his mind.
Exactly.
And that guy's screaming, I'm coming. He was going somewhere.
Ew.
That guy keeps me up nights.
He either has chemicals in his brain that he shouldn't have, or he's missing chemicals that he needs.
Oh, he's just crazy.
Absolutely bonkers.
It's terrible.
And as it turns out, heavily armed.
And he's got a gun too. Oh my. It doesn't seem like it's loaded.
You know, he's like
Oh,
pulls the
thank
gun out.
God.
Click. You know,
Oh,
you know, like he's firing at something that doesn't exist.
I think he believes
doing?
it's loaded. It may in fact be loaded and just be the
Thank
world's worst
God
37
it's-
Magnum.
oh, I hope it's not loaded. It makes me so cool, bro.
Screaming at the top of his lungs, he's literally lifting out of his seat, going, mother, yes, mother. This guy's got a rush going on that I wish I could have achieved during my drug days.
No,
The
don't.
secret to this story is that Slurpee. That Slurpee
Ah,
front
the
seat
Slurp.
is so big, I think somebody slipped something in there.
But the
Must
party's
have.
over as the bait car's GPS tracking device tells police exactly where to intercept dangerously dumb criminal number 19.
Thank goodness that he got stopped, you know, before he hurt somebody or himself, and hopefully he got some help.
I hope he went to jail. Forget the help.
Lincoln, Maine, a man is pulled over for speeding. And as the state trooper hands him his ticket,
I
the
can
driver
switch.
demonstrates exactly what not to do in a
I'm
situation like
tired.
this.
I'll have to plead guilty if I gotta work because I can't take the court, take the day off. Damn.
Ooh.
Just give me the damn thing. Let me get out of here. I didn't do nothing wrong, and I know I did. Now let me get the out of here. I ain't in no hurry, but I did want to get some kills for my dog.
You're
I ain't in no hurry.
Said less than half those words to cops and gone to jail for it. Get the out of here. Give me that. I'm jealous. Now just give me the damn thing. Let me get the out of here.
I think the cop is either stone deaf or is used to having his wife scream at him worse than this.
You're probably sitting out parking lot driving right back and forth to get someone in the 40 miles of whatever frig it is. I never saw the sign. I saw it 55 and I was doing 57. That's all I know.
Can I explain it to you, sir, so you'll know what you need to do?
Is this the coolest cop in New England?
He
This
is
guy
the
had
coolest
just come
cop.
from yoga class or something. I mean, he is zen.
Yes, he got the no fix snatched out of his hand.
Reacting to someone else overreacting. Because that guy was out of control.
What I need you to do is sign the X so I can explain this to you.
There ain't no explaining. I got picked up for speeding before, and it's worked damn good. Do I run into you?
The fine's right here, sir. It's $137.50.
You're crazy! I get it! You're crazy! My wife took money off her damn account where she's working to pay my insurance so I wouldn't get picked up. You're crazy!
Maybe he shouldn't have been
The more
speeding, sir.
angry he gets, the higher, the more he gets, he's up here, and all of a sudden, by the end of this clip, he's like, "You son of a bitch! You little bastard!"
If you don't pick this up, sir, I'm going to summon you for littering.
Are you crazy? I wasn't even speeding, you damn.
You're the one driving like a idiot, then you're yelling at the cop, and then it's $137. Too bad.
$107.
In all that guy's anger, he still did what the officer was telling him.
There's more right there.
Let me get the out of your sight, you damn miserable.
Coolest cop I ever saw. You got to give that guy some super props.
Get like you to do something decent instead of picking up some innocent guy that wasn't speeding to begin with.
And then when the guy drives away, what does he say?
Bye.
He gave me a little bye-bye.
Bye.
I would just make a bad cop, because my answer's always going to be, so that's when I shot him.
You're crazy!
As Canadian police transfer criminal masterminds Brian Dennis Anthony, Thomas Lynch, and Roger Walding, they have no idea that the three have hatched a clever and well-choreographed escape.
Oh, wow.
I'm bleeding, man. What were they thinking?
You can't run three abreast when you're
What
chained
in the world?
together and there's obstacles in your way.
If this is
Wow.
a planned thing, this is just really sad.
You know, when you
What is
think
laughing
of
at?
jailbreaks, you think of Steve McQueen movies, and you see these guys, and you say to themselves, you know, we're going to bring you guys back.
Oh,
you're
I'd have
gonna
been
do your
mad,
time,
bro.
And you're also going to be indicted for rampaging stupidity.
You also have the
We're all handcuffed
Now,
together.
if you have a partner who's already chained to you because he's done something wrong, and you're chained to someone because you've done something wrong, you have a bad partnership.
And where's exactly
Yeah.
the next step going to be? Say you get 3 blocks away.
They
You're
all
still
couldn't run the
attached to
same direction.
Where exactly
Like,
are you going to go? You're going to go to the hardware store, ask for a hacksaw.
After removing the Three Stooges from the pole, police
Three
marched them
Stooges?
into court to be laughed at.
You know, when you got dumb people
Yeah,
talking
the
to
Three
one another,
Stooges
it
is
just doesn't
right.
seem to plan out.
Coming up, a compulsive panty pitcher hung out to dry.
What
Dude,
in the
across the
world?
woods and I saw that little nightie, it's too bad.
I'm done.
And another threesome with a criminally stupid scheme.
Oh.
We got it on videotape and camera. This is great.
Then, license, registration, and lo and behold, plus many more insights into the
What is
criminal
that?
mind from our experienced experts.
Hey, dumb guy, you don't chop up crack. You chop up coke, okay? I don't know how I know this, but I do.
Next.
I'd be like, yo, Chuck.
Coming in at number 16 on the countdown is this man entering a
16.
bank in Little Rock, Arkansas. He approaches the teller, appears confused, and walks away. 30 seconds later, he's back, this time with a note. A note demanding
note,
cash. And he hands it over, right in front of a cop.
That's a
The
cop.
guy should have worn a
Dang.
t-shirt that said bank robber. The cop notices it right away.
He has a backpack and he hands the backpack to the lady. You know, like, fill her up.
One pit
Turns
stop.
around and here comes the cop.
Too tall for that. Eh. Come on, don't let him go,
After the
cop.
short skirmish, the robber runs
Don't
out the door and is found
Man.
5 minutes later hiding behind a house.
This guy is failing Bank Robbery 101. He did not
Yeah.
case out the place.
If you're gonna rob the bank, but make sure you check out the bank first to make sure the bank you're gonna rob don't already have police officers sitting in the bank.
Langston Robbins was charged
Right.
with aggravated robbery, second-degree battery, resisting arrest, fleeing, and being really dumb.
One of the stupidest criminals I've ever seen in my entire life.
It is dumb. It ain't as easy as it looks now, is it? The panty man.
A woman in Beaver County, Pennsylvania noticed that every Wednesday afternoon, someone was stealing bras and panties from her clothesline.
Why are you taking them outside in the first place?
7 Wednesdays in a row? How obsessive is this guy?
She called the police, who set up a video sting operation in the woman's backyard.
Is he
And
hanging
lo
up her
and
underwear out
behold,
there in the first
dumbest
place?
criminal
Sorry.
number 15.
Genuinely creepy and scary, both in appearance
What's
and
he
in
trying to-
the
but then-
particular
what's he gonna do with
manifestation of
those?
his
Like, what?
repetitive criminal activity.
This man is so seriously out of shape with the mullet and the wife beater shirt and the punch.
He looked like he had some double D's himself.
The thing is, when you have a bod like that, you would think women are just throwing their panties at you anyway. Why would he need to actually steal it?
Although he was conscientious,
Oh,
he didn't just grab the panties off the line. He removed the clothespins.
The panty purloiner, magazine delivery
panty
man Donald
purloiner.
Ganshin, was arrested shortly after the curtain dropped on his Wednesday matinee.
That's just embarrassing, man.
Clear case of entrapment. This could have happened to any of us.
I'd steal that. Dude, if I was in
That's
the woods and I saw
embarrassing.
that little nightie, I'd steal that.
No.
The thing that strikes me the most about this is the excuse that he gives the police after he's caught red-handed on videotape. I'm stealing the bras because they make good slingshots.
Don't tell me he said
If my
that.
7-year-old son got caught doing that, maybe he could pass off the slingshot thing, but an adult? That's just crazy.
Mr. Ganshin now has plenty of time to pine for panties at the Beaver County Jail. When Robert and Teresa Hammond fell behind on their rent, they talked to their landlady and together formed a solution. Total the Hammond
Wow.
Chevy Astrovan and collect the insurance money.
Well, here's the van, the very last day of its life.
He recorded it too, huh?
Get out of the way, baby!
We got it on videotape and camera. This is great.
You can tell these are highly educated fellows who've really thought out the insurance scam
Really?
process, and they said to themselves, probably the best thing we can do is videotape this whole thing.
Oh, that mother died.
You know you're a redneck when.
Somebody was in there too?
Why, pray tell, are they videotaping this whole thing? It's an insurance scam.
These people have to be the stupidest people on the
I love that for
I mean, what are they
him.
going to show it to their kids when they get older? Look what we did. This is our posterity.
They're not fixing that. No.
They tell the insurance company that Teresa crashed to avoid a dog. The check arrives and the Hammonds are flush. All good until the landlady's marriage falls apart.
It gets nasty, they're fighting over property. Somehow, the videotape ends up in the hands of either an attorney or the police, and either way, all parties go to jail.
If you're going to videotape yourself doing insurance
Of course.
fraud, don't get divorced.
Yeah. Wow.
So if you're dumb enough to videotape yourself and others committing an insurance scam, well, then you are definitely not only going to get caught, the money's never coming to you.
But you know, I'm so tired of people.
I bet you I know exactly how that divorce happened. Like, I got this money, I'm gonna leave you now. Like, oh, you didn't leave me now, I'm telling you for insurance fraud, because you wouldn't have got that money if I hadn't helped you. Type shit, you know?
People show me vacation films, you know, the kids in Disney World. These people at least have something interesting to show their friends. Here we are, slamming a car into a tree 1,000,000 times over, trying to get it to stop.
You know what's all the problem here? A van that runs on stupidity.
Then they wouldn't have to scam anyone.
That one got her done. Coming up,
That one got her
what's
done.
the one thing you should hang on to when you're robbing a convenience store? Dumb criminal number 7 uses his head. Then, a bank robber whose disguise leaves a lot to be desired.
I'm going out on a limb here, but this guy needs to branch out. You know what I'm saying?
And later, dumb criminal number 10 has some serious off-road rage. Plus, more pearls of wisdom from our distinguished panel.
I would
Hold
have
on.
always checked in with my probation officer.
Next. Late night at a convenience store. A man enters, armed with a semi-automatic rifle.
Kid, open it up. Right now.
He sounds like he means business.
Yeah.
But keep an eye on his weapon.
Wait, don't worry. Yeah, you fuck, dude. That's what you get, asshole.
Dude, I mean, are you kidding me?
Jerk.
Now, I've never robbed a
I love that
convenience
for
store, but I would think you never want to put down your weapon at any time.
But he doesn't realize that he's not going to be able to use one hand to hold it and one hand to take the money and run.
No, you can't. You got
What
one.
is this? Look at here. Look at here, man. Look what you got here. Is this yours?
The rifle's the whole shooting match. So if you're gonna set the rifle down, pretty much that's when your robbery scheme goes south.
I think there's an extra level of humiliation if you're chased out of the store with your own gun.
Yes,
But there
sir.
is a consolation prize. The number
What?
13 spot on the countdown.
So let's shoot him in the ass or shoot him in one of his legs, let him limp off to the emergency room, and call everybody even.
Hey, don't want to. Wee.
In New Hampshire, a daring daylight bank robbery, and the thief has escaped.
The man that had tree branches duct taped to his body had entered the bank and demanded cash and fled with some money.
This is just one of the most incredibly stupid bank robbery schemes I've ever heard of.
Incredibly stupid because the suspect held up the Citizens Bank disguised as an oak tree.
Oh boy, no, you can't.
I'm going out on a limb here. This guy needs to
Go
branch
on.
out. You know what I'm saying?
There's all sorts of jokes. You can do them all day. None of them are as funny as the cat thinking that was a good idea.
Really, dude?
There are
Really?
not trees in the bank. There's furniture. So when you walk in with leaves on your head, they're gonna stand out like a sore thumb.
You want an inconspicuous disguise, not a conspicuous disguise. Hello. Moron.
And it turns out there was a little surprise in the loot bag.
He walked out of the bank, and apparently the dye pack, which he put into the bag as well, discharged. And he then dropped the money and fled.
When police
Oh,
released
boy.
these surveillance photos, his acorns were roasted. The distinctive mustache behind the foliage was a dead giveaway. And the branch bank robber was brought to justice.
Did you not think anybody was gonna recognize him through the branches? It's not hard to see a person through a few branches on your head.
He gets an A for getting noticed and an F for pulling off the crime.
A routine traffic stop.
Your car? Yes, well, no, sir, not yet. I just got it. I've been trying out tonight.
You know the drill. License and registration, please. Oh. And that bag of dope you keep in your wallet.
You know, he gives the cop the heroin instead of the license. It's like saying, hey, let's just, you know, that probable cause thing, let's just cut to the chase here.
You think he would have at least opened his wallet and said, oh my God, I got drugs in here, let me put it under the seat. He would have probably got away with it. But no, he gives the cop his wallet with drugs in it. I mean, that's a dope. That's a real dope.
I have to tell you, when I saw the look on that guy's face, let me see your license and registration. And he looked at it and went, what is this?
This is definitely the
Right.
easiest arrest this cop will ever make in his entire life.
And then all of a sudden, instead of being this tough, macho, maniacal guy,
He was crying. Like, oh, please let me go, let me go, let me go.
I don't think at this point, after handing the drugs over with your license to a cop, crying is gonna get you off.
you don't cry when you're a dope head. Now, of all the years of me doing crazy stuff and me doing all the stuff that I've done, I've never handed the police my wallet with drugs in it.
I've never had no drugs in my wallet.
Granby, Colorado. Marvin Heemeyer is on a rampage. He claims the town council put him out of business, so he decides to exact a little revenge.
This man takes his bulldozer and makes it into a tank.
Marvin spent more than a year and a half tricking out a Komatsu bulldozer with foot-thick armor, air conditioning, video navigation, and gun ports and rifles. Then Marvin used the resulting tank to destroy the town.
You know, this guy must have watched too many World War II movies.
You know, imagine him getting up that morning, finish the tank. I'm going to screw this town up.
Oh, I'm gonna go through this building. Look at this. Who's gonna tell me what I can and can't do?
You have talent, you have a brain. This guy clearly does. Put it to a little better use, dude. You know what I mean? We need to have everybody
Why would we want to do that?
Heemeyer takes down a cement plant, utility company, a bank, the newspaper office, the hardware store, a warehouse, the library, a municipal building, and a former mayor's residence.
He
Oh,
definitely
boy.
got his point across.
But
Yeah,
what
you
earns
don't
him the
say.
number 10 spot on the countdown was his escape plan.
Really, dude?
Or lack thereof.
Doesn't he
Right.
realize that tanks have 3 speeds, slow, slower, and slowest? I mean, where's he gonna go with that tank?
With a tank, it's going to be sort of like that OJ chase. It's going to be very slow.
He's in a tank, dude. Really? That's one way to go to jail.
Marvin's $4 million rampage finally came to an end when he got stuck in his own rubble.
Go get him. Go get him.
He does deserve a hand clap, though.
Coming up, a high-speed car chase turns into a one-man parade.
He may be taking off his clothes here.
2 girls feeling the heat.
We gotta go to
And
Okay, I want to. There's a new game that came out for the game Out of Sight, guys. Sophie, I love that game so much. I have never played it, but I have watched thousands of walkthroughs of that game. When I say walkthroughs, I mean like the in full walkthroughs. But I want to show you guys a trailer, the teaser. It's supposed to come out today, actually. And this is the real website, the real game, the gang. They're the ones that created this game. But I'm so excited. It's supposed to be a follow-up of the first game, Out of Sight. And that's what with Sophie and the Teddy, where you're getting her out of this big mansion. These people have taken her eyes and all, and you can see through Teddy. She uses a teddy bear to see, right? Because she's blind, and then you control Teddy, and then she can do stuff, figure out puzzles. It's hard to explain, but let me just show you.
I don't think I've been here before. Leave me behind again.
Did she get her other eye back?
Teddy, hold on.
Yes. Okay, let's show you the first one, Out of Sight game. This was a very great game. Yeah, I watched every single walkthrough there is to know about this game. I like watching commentaries because I can see everybody's different reactions. It's so much fun. Yeah, this is the Little Nightmares spinoff. This will explain it though.
We assume the role of Sophie in this game, heavily inspired by Little Nightmares. The line between reality and illusion is razor thin, and we
I love Little Nightmares. I watched tons of walkthroughs of those too. As soon as I get better equipment, I want to play those games though. Like,
cannot trust everything we experience to be real or a figment of imagination or fiction. Sophie has been trapped in a nightmare-fueled mansion with a variety of horrifying entities in the shape of humans who are Sophie's captors. The mansion hides secrets of its past and the story of how it became the way it is, alongside the story of the captors. Unfortunately for Sophie, she is blind, and whatever she experiences is through her
yeah, the guy took her eyes. He took all the kids' eyes. I think it's just to keep them from leaving, obviously. But with that house, is even with us, I'm sure they would have had a hard time getting out of there.
companion, an inanimate teddy bear who is very real to her, being alive just like she is. So it makes it
The teddy bear is alive. I think the teddy bear, one of the captors, she's a woman, right? And she lost her daughter. Her daughter had like an illness or something. That's what I was getting from the walkthroughs and stuff. And I think her daughter is operating the teddy bear to help Sophie get out. Because when you when you interact with a teddy bear and you have to put him on like this stand so that you can see around the room, you put it on top of like this pink blanket, right? And that was the same pink blanket that was in the captor's daughter's room. And you can see it too. Is right there's like a whole mural that she has, like a whole room set up for her, for the daughter. It's like a shrine or something, and that same blanket was in there. So I think that has to do with her daughter. I don't know. I forget her name. What's her name? Vanessa or something like that. I forgot her name, but I really think it's the captor's daughter that's helping Sophie get out.
questionable if what Sophie experiences is fiction or real, or the reality engulfed in illusion and imagination, especially as she doesn't have one of the biggest senses, her eyesight, with her other senses tricking her. Starting the story, as Sophie is put to bed, she hears the sound of a woman telling her goodnight, locking the massive door behind.
Good night, Sophie.
Teddy, I'm scared. I've
so
been here
sad.
for so long, and I don't want to be here anymore.
Now, I'm gonna personally hold off on watching any walkthroughs for the second release because I want to play the first game myself. And then I'm gonna play that game. But that game is really expensive. I heard it's like $20 or something like that. So it's definitely on the more expensive side, but it's worth it. It's totally worth it.
Wait, what's happening? Teddy?
But for a game like that, there's only one way to end the game. There's not like different, like what's the word, different routes or anything. It's just one storyline is straight through. But for like a game that's expensive like that, I feel like it should have like multiple endings or, like multiple reactions or something like that. I mean, it has different outcomes, like if you mess up or, you step on a trap and then Clayton comes, but like in terms of like the ending, it's just really straightforward. Whenever with games, I like to have like different end. I like to have options.
Can you see me? You can see. This is our chance. We need to
Sophie.
get out of here.
Why is this so
Sophie
adorable?
has been feeling trapped here, and she desperately wants
Feeling.
to leave.
Feeling
I
like
know it's
she is
scary, love.
trapped.
You never liked it down here.
The teddy bear is possible, constantly asking if Teddy is a miracle, as if telepathically being connected to her. Progressing further, Sophie tries
Yeah,
a blindfold, which clearly shows the neglect and abuse that she has been going through. There's more to the story than meets the eyes. Sophie seems to be very baffled herself as to how looking through the eyes of the teddy bear is possible, constantly asking if Teddy is a miracle, as if telepathically being connected to her.
How much
Massive
did I
door
fast forward?
behind.
Good night, Sophie.
Man, that was totally my fault. I'm sorry.
Teddy, I'm scared. I've been here for so
I was moving the
long,
mouse around and it
and
went
I
back.
don't want to be here anymore.
It's almost there though.
Wait, What's happening?
I was talking through it anyways.
Teddy? Can you
Hey.
see me? You can see.
I can see you.
This is our chance. We need to get out of here.
Sophie has been feeling trapped here and she desperately wants to leave. Something bizarre soon happens. We see the world through the eyes of Sophie's teddy bear, whom she refers to as Teddy, her companion who she works together in order to escape this mansion. Sophie is blind, but through the eyes of Teddy, they can navigate the nooks and crannies of this place. Sophie has ragged clothes and wears a blindfold, which clearly shows the neglect and abuse that she has been going through. There's more to the story than meets the eyes. Sophie seems to be very baffled herself as to how looking through the eyes of the teddy bear is possible, constantly asking if Teddy is a miracle, as if telepathically being connected to her. Progressing further, Sophie tries to walk through a narrow bridge with broken and flimsy floorboards. As she is trying to cross, a colossal woman behind her calls out to Sophie in what seems to be an oppressive and dominant way, ordering her that she is not permitted to leave. Lucky for Sophie, the floorboards below her feet collapse, making her fall into what seemed to be a long fall into the base of the mansion.
You're not allowed to leave.
Oh, that was creepy.
Oh, Sophie!
She sounds like she cares.
Clayton! Sophie is out of her room. Bring her to me.
This is a very good game. You guys should play it for sure.
Yes, milady. I'll bring her to your ritual.
I probably
the
know
woman
every
then
single
calls out to
line
someone
for
called
this.
Clayton, ordering him to fetch Sophie. Before the fall, Sophie noticed hanging cages, wondering what they are. Clearly, being cages that were used for children, like Sophie before. The colossal woman also asks Clayton to get Sophie for the ritual. So it seems the captors might be demonic, performing some sort of horrifying rituals. Despite this long fall, nothing serious happens to Sophie, who worries about her teddy, asking if the teddy is okay. This mysterious fall and miraculously not sustaining a single scratch raises some questions if any of this is real or just illusion. Is Sophie really going through the mansion, and is it as large and menacing as she sees it through the eyes?
Bro, it's a game. Come on now. I think you're thinking too hard into it. It's a game. She's supposed to survive. And it depends on the way you fall too, so. But it's a game. Don't think too much into it. She's blind, and the teddy she's able to see through the teddy because of the children. I think every time those captors, perform like a ritual and they take those kids' eyes and they put them in like to this underworld, it gives them powers or something. But I think those powers are going towards uh, the daughter. What's her name? Lucille. There it goes. It's Lucille. And I think she's using those powers to possess the teddy and help the kids help her get out. I'm sure the second game will explain it all. I feel like it will. Now, if there's a second game, woo!
Of Teddy, or is it purely part of her imagination? As she picks Teddy up, she plans to reach the window upstairs, as it could be the way that they can escape. Going further into the mansion, Sophie sees the shadow figure of a person looking similar to herself. Luckily, the door shuts and she remains safe. Going further into the mansion, we can find distorted images of children depicting the sinister activities and rituals taking place in the mansion. Clayton seems to be on Sophie's tail,
I feel like every one of those pictures, there's an actual kid in there. Like the portrait. That's the whole thing with this is the ritual. I don't see how this ritual is going to help her talk to Lucille. That wasn't explained at all. It just says that she wants to, the mother, the captor, she wants to capture these kids or whatever. I don't know why. It didn't say why. But that's what she's doing, and I don't understand why. Like, even though I've been through so many walkthroughs, like, I feel like they should have more lore or something. They should have more explanations into some of these things as to why the mother is doing that. Like, I know she wants to see Lucille, but I don't know how her trapping these kids in these pictures gonna help her see Lucille. Yeah, help her see Lucille.
trying to catch her, being one step behind. In the sinister and threatening lines he uses, he reveals part of the story. He mentions why the children always try to run away, even when they can't see anything. So it seems as if the adults in the mansion intentionally blinded the children as a way of control to prevent them from escaping. They seemingly kidnap them and use them for some unknown ritual. Eventually, Clayton catches up to Sophie and chases after her. In an intense chase, several shadows of previous kids who seemingly lost their lives in the mansion appear in order to help Sophie escape Clayton. Someone who specifically built and designed the mansion himself to make it difficult for the captives to run away. These shadow figures seem to be the souls of the lost children who were once captives here by Clayton and the lady of the house. They went through the same experiences, and that is why they try to save and help Sophie. Soon after, the ghosts of the lost children give Teddy the power of focus, which allows it to concentrate on an item and interact with it, which is usually opening a door or snapping locks open. As Sophie finds herself down in the dark basement, looking more like dungeons, she finds the lady of the mansion, who is talking to what seems to be a child. She refers to the child in the past tense, as if the child is no more alive. This child in specific gets special treatment compared to the other kids. The lady explains Clayton is getting another child, someone this child will be friend with and won't be alone alongside of. However, it's clear that she is performing some sort of a ritual, referring to the moon being in its perfect position. So it seems as if the lady of the house is performing dark rituals in order to bring her lost child back to life.
It's a perfect night for another ritual.
Let's be quiet.
The moon is almost at its zenith now. I know it's scary, love. You never liked it down here. You'll have a new friend to play with.
So she's taking her own daughter down there.
Soon. Clayton is fetching her now. We're almost ready to begin. We can make a fort out of blankets. You always liked playing with them. Especially the soft ones.
Sophie's such a cute name.
Pink was your favorite color.
This is the color of the blanket.
Everywhere.
Yeah, the blanket is what I was talking about.
Here. Which frame should she have? Perfect. Just her size.
The paintings of the children before display the morbid backstory.
And this is Lucille, the daughter of the captor, the captor. And you can tell because there's her pink blanket. And that same pink blanket is everywhere around the mansion. And that's what Sophie puts Teddy on. So, you know, so Teddy can get a look around the room. And that's why I know that it's her. Like, I have a feeling in me that it's her that's in Teddy.
Of how many kids lost their lives, being trapped in the shadow realm, trapped for eternity. This is a sacrifice the lady is willing to make to bring her lost child back to life. There was a large framed picture in one of the rooms earlier that a shadow was staring at. A frame much larger and bigger than the other kids, which might imply this painting belonged to the lost child that the lady was referring to. As Sophie moves to another room, a cage drops on her, locking her in place. As the old, tall lady comes, she rolls the cage to another place and tells Sophie to stay put, which, as we all know, what would come of that? Sophie breaks out with the help of some of the children ghosts. The tall lady referred to Sophie as her child, which could be how she calls all the other children. Clayton is the one who kidnaps the kids, who seem to be all orphans. As we learn from a line from Sophie, she explains that she misses her parents, even though that they are gone. So they passed away and now she's an orphan, and she was a perfect target for the lady and Clayton to kidnap. Soon we learn the name of the lady. She refers to herself as Mother Jana, forcing the kids to call her a mother. despite being their oppressor and kidnapper. Through another encounter with the ghost children, this time around, the shadows seem to be against Sophie, making it challenging for her to escape Clayton, who runs after her. This makes her feel confused. What is the real intention of the shadow children? Could it be possible some of them are evil, while some others are helpful? Or could it be actually the ghost of the child of Mother Jana? Sometime later, deeper into the mansion, as Sophie is sneaking behind furniture, she eavesdrops on Mother Jana, who is speaking to her lost daughter, called Lucille.
She does look like you when you were little. They all do.
Maybe.
Don't they? Why are you so quiet today? Are you mad at Mother?
She's helping Sophie escape.
We'll be together forever.
She explains how Sophie looks like her back when she was little. Later on, when Sophie gets closer to the window to make her escape, Clayton appears yet again, chasing after her. This time around, Clayton makes the mistake of running on thin and old floorboards, which sends him plummeting down, disappearing, not to be a hurdle anytime soon. As Sophie manages to get to the attic,
Now, we all thought he died during that scene. But, like, if you send Sophie, I saw one of the walkthroughs, one of the guys, he had Sophie, like, go check. She goes, "Is he all right down there?" He goes, "I don't know, let's check." And so he, like, pushed her over. And then you can hear Clayton say, "Got you." So I don't think Clayton died. Maybe he just fell into the next room below or something. But he's still alive, I think. I believe.
plummeting down, disappearing, not to be a hurdle anytime.
Oh, look at that. One of my 37 items that I bought shipped. I think I bought way more than 37 items. But a lot of all that added up to $370. I cannot believe I spent that much, bro.
Soon. As Sophie manages to get to the attic, she sees Mother Jana being present with no hope of escaping and getting to the window. Sophie, who loves her teddy bear dearly, makes a plan to trick Mother Jana into believing that she has given up, but instead, she would create a chance for the bear to escape. For Sophie, the bear is alive and she loves it dearly. So saving it means saving her best friend. That's when, through the bear, Sophie looks around, dropping the suspected cages, which temporarily incapacitates the mother. Just then, the shadows of the lost kids possess the body of Teddy and make a move to get to Sophie and help her out. That's when Mother Jana explains what she has been doing all along. She uses the kids to replace her lost, deceased child, Lucille. She makes paintings of them, and in her mind, she preserves them in that way. She seems to be suffering from dementia as she mixes up Sophie with her daughter Lucille and explains how in her weakest moments she loses the sense of her daughter Lucille, and as a result she loses herself and her mind. That's why she kidnaps these children and, as she says, loves them into Lucille so that she keeps her sanity. That's when the shadows of the kids get out of the teddy and drag Mother Jana away.
Grief is such a sad thing, man. I've lost people that I love too, you know. But sometimes it really consumes certain people. Like some people, they just get consumed by that.
Helping Sophie to escape with.
And when it becomes wrong is when you take it on other people and hurting other people in the process.
Her teddy through the window.
Teddy, how did you get here?
Okay, you see how he lost his eye right here, Teddy? In the second game, I see that he has his eye. So I'm like, okay, maybe he got his eye back.
Your eye! You devils! Ah, Sophie!
Oh, now you want to say her name. Oh, it's Lucille. Alright, just go. Come on, Sophie, let's go.
Are you okay, Teddy? She took
I'm all good.
your eye.
It's unclear what sort of ritual the mother was performing, but
Right,
by
like
the
it
looks
never
of it,
explained
it involved the
why.
moon and paintings of the kids. They would then somehow lose their lives and then get trapped in the mansion forever, becoming shadows. It's unclear what she would do with their corpses. This is all due to a loving mother losing her child and as the result, losing her sanity. She uses her butler, Mr. Clayton, to do her biddings, as she seems to be a rich lady, clear from owning a mansion and having a butler. In the post-credit scene, we see
This is what
Sophie
she does with her
escaping
free
through the forest with Teddy,
Yay.
who unfortunately loses one of his eyes. That's when the mother finds the other eye, letting out a menacing laughter, as if she would be able to track Sophie now and see her whereabouts. And that ends the story. I have to admit, the ending was a little underwhelming, and it was a simple premise dragged on about a little girl escaping the mansion. However, it had an interesting concept of first and second perspective view. Anyways, as always, it's been your host Star. Thanks for being here, and I will see you on the next one.
I'm hoping that for the second game they choose to explain more about, well, everything, just everything. And this one is called Stage Fright. I really hope that they, especially got a new outfit and everything. I could not believe my eyes when I first saw this. I'm like, no way. It's like, finally. And it releases today, too. I spent way too much money, though, so I will not be purchasing it yet. It's gotta be... It's probably available on Steam, though. I heard the first game is. I don't know. I gotta look and see. Where's Mother Jana? You should have seen how Sophie looked first before they settled on that final design. I'm so thankful they went with this design instead of the other one. Like, ugh. Oh, those red overalls had to go, bro. Like, no. See, today. Begins today. Okay, yeah, this is where it's available. Steam, PS5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, Epic Store. Yeah, it's available on Steam now. Yes. Let's write a comment. So I do like a little long smiley face. Can't wait. I can't spell today, dang. Okay. But yes, I can't wait for this game. I've been dying for them to make a second game. This is a good game. It deserved a second game. I'm glad it's got a second game. Now, let's do... I like Ruby. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Ruby before. We gotta watch Ruby real quickly. This is by Rooster Teeth. This is a very old anime, bro. Old style. Ruby. Oh, everything looks so clear. I love it. I can switch it up. Oh, she's cool, but I like Weiss. Her name is Ruby Rose. Oh, this isn't the original. But still good, I guess. I want to watch the original, the first one. Chapter 1's just better. Okay, now her weapon is pretty cool, but in terms of like close hand-to-hand combat, I feel like it's not that effective. I mean, look how big this thing is. But it's a good thing it also like doubles as like a gun too. But I want to go to the first one. Where's that first one? I wanted to see the first one. Where is it? This is really hard to come by.
Creatures of Grimm set their sights on man and all of his creations.
Nope, that's not
These
it
forces
either.
clashed.
Oh, red. Joy. Duh, Miranda. This is so sick, bro. I love this. My roommate introduced me to this show. I was like, dang, this is so cool. The series is by Monty. It was so pretty. I can tell it's really old because look how quiet it is. So beautiful. It makes winter seem so cool, but it's really not. I like to look at it from inside, but I would not want to be out in that. You can see how old this is. Look at the animation style. Wee. The budget he had for this was really non-existent. I think he was working with like 20 grand to make this whole season for Ruby. That's why it's like so cool to me. Like, but it's really good. There's a low budget, but let's look at this. It's pretty good stuff. It's the budget where it matters. The music is amazing. Yeah, Ruby is cool. I think she's only like 12 feet. Wow. Wow, the graphic was cool, bro. Get him moving! Oh, cool. Oh. When I first saw this. That thing's kinda heavy. Woo! Her name was actually Ruby Rose, though. Yeah, we're gonna watch that again. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care. God, I love Ruby. Man, you can't even find this series anywhere no more, though. You can't even watch it on YouTube or nowhere no. Like they stopped uh, producing it. Like I can't even find it anywhere no more. Like it's sad. Wait till you see Weiss though. Okay, let's go to Weiss. I won't do that to y'all. Gotta keep it moving. This is my favorite girl right here though. Of the Ruby crew. I relate so much with her. But I liked her fighting. Her sword is like a scythe. Not a scythe, it's like a sword. But like one of those you'll see what I'm talking about when you see it. And her fighting style is very cool. Her name is Weiss Schnee. It's kind of like White Snow. Snow White, you know. And her sister's name is Winter. And she can sing too. I like her outfit. Look at her outfit. Her hair is so white. It's just like a little snowflake. Now, I like, what's the word? Fighters. Like whenever I see like games like this or like movies like this where there's like, you know, fighting, I like hand-to-hand combat. Like, you know, like getting up close to them. There are some that, you know, their powers are good like with like a long shot distance or like long distance, you know. They can like take you out from like a distance. But then there's some that are good with close hand-to-hand combat. And Weiss is one of those people. But she can also get you from like a distance too, which is nice. But I think it's her style because she likes to be close up in front and center, you know, with her opponent because that's her personality, you know. She's very much in your face, you know, very commanding kind of presence. But I love that about her. I guess a good way to put it is like, you know, the army, they do like face-to-face combat, and then the Air Force is air, and then Navy's on water, you know, and then there's the other Marines. But like she's good, like, you know, think of her like a soldier, but a knight. They're good with like, you know, a face-to-face combat. I mean, the other one is safer, but this one is better. Like it's good to be able to defend yourself up close. Woo. Yeah, she's so cool, bro. This song is so good. That's her singing too, by the way. Her actress can sing, so she does her voicing and then her singing too. And this is her singing right here. It's so pretty. Of all the anime characters in the world, she's my favorite. Like I just so relate to her. Oh, Weiss. I want to do Weiss. Yes, she is so cool, bro. Let's watch a couple of these. Okay, we just watched this. Her fighting style. Beautiful. So calm. With her powers, every time she defeats an enemy, she can use I think her semblance copies that same enemy or whatever, and then she can use it to fight for her. It's not the same enemy, but it's like a copy of it. So even though she just defeated this thing right here, that keep that in mind. She can actually summon that thing again and use it to fight for her. She is the most powerful person, like, of all anime characters. Like, I feel like she could be really powerful. Not as powerful as Sailor Moon, but you know, still, for a human, she's very powerful. Miss Blake. There's Ruby. There's Ruby right there. This is Yang. She's the older sister of Ruby. And this is Blake. She's a fawn. She's like a cat person. She's got a cat ears. Whenever there's like a half human, half animal, it's called a faunus in this anime. So, and then there's Weiss. She's a breed of her own. Just kidding. She's human, just like these two. Now, I think Weiss is more like an avatar, but she can control stuff with her sword and with the help of her semblance. She can control, oh, her look is so icy. Why are you looking at me like that, girl? Dang, it's like so in your face, like, dang. I like paused it at the wrong moment there. That's so distracting. Okay, so she can control, fire, she can control water, she can control ice, she can control air, and stone and rocks. So she could do it all. You're about to see that. Her sword does it. There's Ruby.
Of course you would come up with this idea. Think you can make the shot? Can I? Of course I can.
She's only 12 too, Ruby. Red hair. She's so young, but she's so talented. She's about to snap on Ruby, but this is when she first met her. And to be fair, she had asked Ruby to be quiet like 5 times beforehand, but Ruby is very exuberant kind of person. She's very happy, you know, just very, you know, Ruby.
Aha! Wasn't expecting that, were you?
Hang in there, Weiss!
Bold you approach.
Weiss is very cold. Yeah, it's because of her upbringing, though.
Like it.
Come on, Weiss, show it who's boss!
She warms up after, you know, about 8 seasons. Nah, okay, to be fair, she warmed up after like 4 seasons, but still. Maybe even 3, yeah.
Now what will you do without your weapon?
And she was nicknamed the Ice Princess for a reason.
Weiss, go for its belly! There's no armor underneath! Stop telling me what to do!
what I mean? But to be fair, she had to ask Ruby to be quiet before that, like 5 times. Ruby just doesn't listen.
Bravo! Bravo! It appears we are indeed in the presence of a true huntress in training.
Food fight. And this is Nora Valkyrie with orange hair right here. She's supposed to be like a Harley Quinn type character. Wow. When I was into cosplaying, I tried to replicate this outfit here. Where is it? This outfit, I tried to replicate it. I didn't do it very well, but I tried to. Sometimes in terms of like cosplaying, it's better if you like recreate the outfit yourself and don't go for like those cheap ones on like eBay or whatever. I mean, it gets the job done, but like I prefer getting like a real outfit. Like if I want to recreate this Ruby outfit, I would literally just look up on Amazon like a red cape, look up like a vest, a gray vest, you know, that kind of thing. I don't just go to eBay, look up Ruby outfit, and then it gives me like the exact outfit because it just looks cheap, you know. I want it to be like a outfit you could get away with wearing every day type thing, you know. And Yang is supposed to be like a Super Saiyan. I forgot who's Super Saiyan, but she's supposed to be like him. Goku? Is that who that is? Yeah, she's supposed to be like a female Goku. She's pretty cool. Very cool. Yang is the blonde hair one. That's an outfit you don't see every day. Saiyan. I love her fighting style so much. Turn this down a bit. Probably loud. Yeah, I love her fighting style. I turned it down a bit. I don't know how loud it is on your end. Nobody's in the chat. Tell me. Another power of hers, that time thing, it can have speed up time for her and make her go like really fast. Here, watch.
Come here, princess.
And don't worry, her semblance helps her protect her from hits like that. So this was the next scene and she was fine. So don't worry, she was fine. semblance in this game. I don't know if this is in just this anime, but it's supposed to be like a protection for them. Like, say she fell from the building or something, she could activate her semblance and it would protect her from that. Or if she took a hit like she did just now, it would protect her. There's other uses for semblance, but like that's my main take of it from Ruby.
No.
Yes. Ice, ice. See, Ruby's power is great, but like, I don't know. Like, it's a side. Like, it's a big thing. I think she should choose a different weapon. Sometimes I feel like she should choose a different weapon because it's like it's just too big, and a lot of times she gets beat. She's always on the receiving end. There are times like in the trailer that she was on the giving end, but like that's against creatures. But in terms of like human to human, she was losing. Like it just was annoying to me. She was doing ice control. Yeah, she could be very powerful. And there's Yay! And Blake. You gotta watch their shorts. Yang. Woo. See, she's a faunus. Half human, half monkey.
Too bad all that money can't buy you skill.
What's this?
It appears young Flint has just activated his semblance, and quite a remarkable one at that. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on Flint Cole's Killer Quartet!
I wasn't trying to say you should go on a diet. I was saying you really need to go on a diet. That's it. Get back.
Not fat. Not a fat. Nice. Oh, that haircut of his needs to
It
go.
looks as though Miss Schnee's aura has been completely depleted. She
The white hair.
sacrificed herself to take out Flint.
Like a muffin top.
What's this?
Yeah, he's still standing.
Flint Cole remains standing.
Is it raining still?
Weiss!
don't think so.
Singing for a while.
You know, I'm not sure that was proper form.
Oh, ha ha.
This is my favorite scene. Look at her. Get it, Weiss. Velvet. There's also a faunus, a rabbit, half human, half rabbit. I was about to summon that thing I told you about. Yeah, see? That's when she first did it. Just part of his hand came out. Still, it was still pretty epic. She's getting stronger. Because for the longest, for a lot of this series, she was having a hard time summoning. And that's the main thing of her family. They're summoners. They can summon stuff. So for the longest time, she had blocks up, you know, she was blocked probably because of her father, you know, he's an asshole. But you know, she was having trouble. But this was a big moment for her because she finally was able to summon that at least half of it. I'm like, oh, she's learning, she's doing it, like yay. And then with Velvet here, I would be so mad if she ever did that because that camera that you just saw her flash, she could take a picture of your weapon and copy it. I'm like, oh heck no. You are not gonna copy my weapon. Like, no, I made this myself. Like, but that's what her thing can do. Like, I think it's annoying, but that's pretty much what that camera does. It copies your weapon and then she can use it for herself. But she can only use it one time. But still, I'm like, no, I don't care. Her sister is testing her right now. She doesn't realize it until like a little bit farther, but her sister can summon stuff too. And her sister's name is Winter. She's kind of like in the military in this world. And she can summon these creatures, these snow creatures. So that's what she can summon. Because that was her first creature that she defeated, no doubt. I had her outfit too at one point. Okay, I know how I said I usually like go on to create my own version of each outfit, but some outfits are kind of hard to create like that, you know. So this one I had to go eBay and get like an actual person to make it for me. But that outfit is somewhere in storage. I don't remember where it is, but I think it's in my drawer back there. But yeah, so I did have this outfit at one point. So good, like yeah, her sword is so cool, bro. Like, I like the fact that you can do hand-to-hand combat. That sword is really nice. which was her sister. So yes, you could tell it was her sister doing it. But her sister did that every now and again just to test her to see where she's at in terms of like, you know, her level is in terms of like fighting and stuff like that.
We're cutting it close.
This is her outfit. This was kind of boring to me. But this was important because this is when she summons the full version of that thing.
Hold on.
What was that?
We're hooked.
Can you find a pair of islands we can fit between?
Kid, you are reading my mind.
This is getting kind of lame.
I can see the shoreline.
They're still trying to fight this big beetle.
Gonna make it.
Look at her fighting style. It's so cool. See, she's summoning. Yes. By this time, she's good at summoning now. So she summoned this full thing now. That's so cool. That's her singing too. Very nice. Good job.
Let's see what the
This was her getting her butt kicked. Sometimes she gets her ass kicked. She don't win all the time.
Now who's next? Thank me later. Yeah. Thank you later.
Ooh, pretty petals. Red and white. Red and white. See, that was up close.
So be it.
These are all just licensed fight scenes. This is where she controls rock. With the use of her semblance, because it helps summon stuff, you know.
That was close.
There we go. New outfit. Oh, I love that outfit.
Protecting supply runs from Grimm and bandits, and protecting the site itself. Diverting all construction resources to
Just Mr. Winter. Let's tell you about Winter. I finally can see her. This is how she just tests her to see how what her levels at. They're not actually fighting. Like fighting. See?
Your technique still has those maddening, sloppy touches. But you've learned how to make them work for you.
The reason why they look like this is because their family's like a military family, I believe. They sell like weapons and stuff like that. They're like a weapons family. Kind of like Tony Stark, but by Shani. It's like a Shani company. So, yeah.
You've made them your own. Wow. That was very close to a compliment.
Nice.
You heard the general. Until this is sorted out, you're under arrest.
Really?
Please, don't make this difficult.
Don't make us have to get out of here by force.
Tell him, Blake. Ew, why'd they give her that hairstyle?
We're not actually
It's annoying that they gave her that short haircut. Like, no.
going to sort this out, are we?
We're not doing anything. They decide what happens
I like her
next.
eyes. Hey, Ruby.
You think you're going to stop us? We're the best huntsmen in Atlas.
You were. Then you trained us.
Oh, mic drop. Mic drop coming. Hey, look, she's gotten a lot stronger. She can throw fire.
I know you sneeze are used to getting what you want, but it's time to let this one go.
This is my home.
She's such a good character that they had a whole movie just for her, bro. Like, she got stabbed, she got trapped in a nightmare, right? And so the whole team had to come and save her. But she was kicking all their asses, bro. I never saw the ending of that, but I really want to. She is very hard to beat, even with all at their caliber. Her whole team, they're actually going all out, trying to defeat her, but they just could not, because she's really that good. Like, she's just that good. Like that's always said that with enough practice, she could be the strongest person in this whole anime. Like,
I'm not giving it up without a fight.
she's good with all types of combat, like close up, hand to hand, and far away combat. Her defenses are good. Her attack is good. Like, she's just amazing.
Marrow, cut the crap, will you?
I'm trying to arrest her, not kill her, Hair. You're being excessive.
It's not excessive if it's necessary.
She's fast, so that's why they call her Hair. You can see she's the most powerful. My heart died when I saw it. Sometimes it doesn't work out, you know?
It's not here for me! It's here for Penny! Ruby!
Help the
Ouch.
others! I've got her!
That hurt for sure.
Above you!
Ow. The semblance took a hit for sure on that one.
Mom?
That's her annoying little brother right there. Yeah. Oh, I got lucky. That's a thick wall of ice right there.
I didn't forget you.
Your mom and little brother.
Go!
I knew your plan would be bold, but I never could have predicted all of this.
That's Cinder.
Why'd you have to come back? Penny, no! Why didn't you just learn your lesson?
There's Prince John. Oh, that flare style again was terrible. Come on, Weiss. I'm gonna move for tacos. I need tacos. Oh.
Priority 1.
Weiss, all she's ever wanted is the maiden power.
Here's Penny.
I can buy you all time. Penny.
She's like a cyborg, but then she got turned into a human because of the maiden power. There's a whole buzz story about this. I just don't feel like it wouldn't do me to explain it all right now. Just, you know, it's a whole story. It's a whole thing. Ow. Could have landed on your feet. See what I mean with Ruby? She's good with. Not good with hand-to-hand combat. This is a great more movie. Blake is kind of weak too.
Come on, we have to do this for Ye.
See that sword of that side is way too big. See, look, that's just so annoying to me. Her weapon is only good with like distance fighting, but when it comes to hand, like close up, she's not good. Like, can't you have like a mini size or something? Like, wait, Ruby, she could be like my favorite too. Like, I really want her to be my favorite. I love Penny though. She's.
It figures that a Schnee would be the last one standing, letting all her friends die first.
You wouldn't know anything about friends.
Prince Charles. She's having a hard time controlling that. It's not supposed to be in her body. Oh boy. Man, she got her.
Penny! Just hold on. My semblance.
No.
There's not enough time to heal me. She can't get the staff and the power. But there is something you can do.
No, I don't know where the others are, but why so
John is pretty much useless. I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood to see him. Let's do Blake. I gotta do Ruby. Ruby. Blake. Ew, how do you spell Blake? Blake. Character short. Okay, here we go. She's alright, but black trailer. We'll watch it just cause. Oh, then we can rush the yellow. So we watch Ruby's and we watch Weiss. So we're gonna watch Blake and then Yang's. And Ruby just spells out the name, the initials of each of their names, basically. So R is for Ruby, W is for Weiss, B is for Blake, and then Y is for Yang. So they form Team Ruby. But the leader of the group is Ruby, which is so funny because her name is Ruby Rose. A cool play on name on word.
Blake, it's time.
She's the half faunus. She's a faunus. She's half human.
Okay.
And she hides the ears with that bow. I forgot the storyline for this. It's been such a long time since I watched it. Like 3-4 years ago. Very cool. I like her outfit. He's so cool looking though.
Looks like we're gonna
Oh,
be
he's
doing
mad.
this the hard way.
Get away.
Don't be so dramatic.
Intruder, identify yourself.
He looks so cool though, doesn't he? Dang. Hell. Oh, wow. I've never seen a sword that can do that.
Let's do this.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. So sick. Wow. Graphics are pretty good. For a low budget show.
Perfect.
For a low budget show.
Move up to the next car. I'll set the charges.
What about the crew members?
What about them?
Ew. Oh, it looks like a spy hag.
Adam.
Sorry about this. Oh lordy. Ooh. Time to go.
We need to get out of here.
Yeah, definitely go. There you go.
Find me some time.
That reminds me of that the experiment from Poppy Playtime. That hand, dude.
Are you sure? Do it!
Oh. What about his powers off? Nice. Freeze! Oh, I need to wonder what his powers are. No, I can't go.
Goodbye.
Oh, that's a cool outlook right there. Zooms out on that. That's pretty cool. So that was Blake. That's her. Now we do Yang. She's the last one. She's a Super Saiyan. Scathing eyes has to be symmetrical. So I get a chance to read it. She's a sister of Ruby. She drives a cool motorcycle. Notice how they use the same music for Ruby and her, because they're sisters. Hers is more like poppy though. Alright. I love how they use the same music and then the red petals, because the Ruby sister ties in, you know, so you can tell that they're sisters. They use the same song.
Strawberry sunrise. No ice. Oh, and one of those little umbrellas.
Aren't you
I'm
really
done
young
with
to be in this club, Blondie?
Aren't you a little old to have a name like Junior?
So you know who I
Fair
am.
enough.
You got a name, sweetheart?
Yes, Junior. I've got several. But instead of sweetheart, you could just call me Sir.
Yeah.
You know everything. Tell me where I could find her and I'll let you go.
I've never seen her before.
Why is she looking for her what?
Excuse me?
I swear, sir.
Looks like we have an audience. This must be kind of embarrassing for you, huh? Awkward.
Listen, Blondie, sir. If you want to make it out of this club alive, I suggest you let me go now.
I'm done.
You'll pay for that.
Oh, Junior, I was just
Talking
playing
shit
with
after
you.
you go.
Don't be so sensitive. Come on, let's kiss and make up, okay?
Huh? Okay.
Wow. You're dumb, bro. You're really as dumb as you look. She did it. That's my girl. That's Mary. Yeah, so you should. Tell me you got that drink afterwards, honey. So Ruby coded. Oh, yeah. Woo. So cool, bro. I still like Weiss better though. They can fight. All of them can fight. For the most part. I still think Weiss is stronger. Yes. Not the teddy bear. Don't hurt the teddy bear.
Who is this girl? I don't know, Milsha, but we should
Oh my
teach her a
god.
lesson.
Oh my god. Oh, whoa. Okay. God, they fought. They're missing, Oh my. Come on, you were just fighting all those guys. Yang, come on. Nice. Oh, you got fancy footwork? Come on now. Ah. That's a cute outfit though. Voices, boys.
You're gonna pay for this.
I did before. There's probably Rice's voice actor singing this song. There's a lot of them songs in this. Woo! Not you pulling her hair. Oh. On her hair. Oh, he pulled out her hair. Here's Ruby.
Yang? Is that
Yang?
you? Oh,
Hey.
hey, sis. What are you doing here?
Kicking booty.
It's a long story.
Yeah. Alright, that's where we're gonna end it, because we're gonna end it on a good note. We're gonna end it on a high note. We've been on at this for almost 2 hours. But I had fun. Ruby is a good way to end. We talked about a lot of stuff today. And no gaming today, because I gotta work tonight. But I usually keep my gaming to the weekends. But yes, I'll see ya tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Therapy Thursday? Maybe. I think we'll just play games. Games are therapy. Hey. All right, everybody. Talk to you later.